For the cheapest, fastest, most reliable MUT coins in the market, check out my coin sponsors at AOEAH.com and use discount code MONEY for 3% off. Link in the description below. Welcome back, Money Team, to my brand new channel where I go into practice mode to dive deeper into offenses and defenses you guys see me using in my main gameplay channel. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, as I'll be putting out videos like this every week, as well as some of the best offenses and defenses in the game from playbooks that I don't get a chance to use in my gameplays. A lot of the plays I'm going to be showing here are directly made for my ebooks, so if you guys want to see more right now from any of my ebooks and you don't want to wait, all you have to do is click the link in the description or the top pinned comment, and you can download them instantly to your phone, laptop, or have it sent to the email of your choice. I'm in the Bills playbook today, and the offense I'm going to be focusing on is the pistol open flex close. So I'll have a link in the description for a gameplay that I put out on my other channel, so if you guys want to check that out, make sure to click the link in the description. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Next up, we have the inside zone weak. It's a really good play. You can flip this with the right stick and have success with it, but we really want to find the gaps. So here we have a big gap on the left side. We're just going to go, we're going to take that, and that lead blocker is really a really good option. Like I said, he comes across the formation here, but if you see a gap on the other side, you can flip the play, keep it to that side, and you're still going to have very successful runs. This is one of the better run plays in the playbook, and maybe even in the game. I've heard some people say that they think this is the meta. Some very respectable Madden community members say they think this is a meta run play, and I've been using this since last year. You can see right there, boom, we get a very big play. It's a very good running scheme in general, so definitely a good option. Next up, we got the motion zone split. This is a good play. It just really plays off of the fake motion, and it's a good inside handoff, as you'll typically find space. I think you'll find space typically to the left side, even though the diagram really looks like it's going to the right side. I think because the tight end comes across to the left side, you typically want to follow him. Although there, 94 just shot right through. I don't know if that's JJ Watt or what, but that's pretty much going to be my read, is following the motion and following the blocking tight end. You can see we get much more space to the left side. I really feel like the space is going to be to the right side. So this is something we're going to want to follow that jet stream of motioning players into the alley, and it'll give you the best opportunity for a big run right there. You can see the receiver that was in the fake got down the field and was blocking a cornerback or safety or whoever, making this play that much more productive, because he will eventually turn to a blocker. So like I said, follow that alley. Let's go right up that hole there, and you can see the receivers didn't do a great job blocking down there. I probably would have sprung me for a very big run, but follow that lane, you get a very big play. Next up, we got the PA boot. Go random. It's a good play as is. I mean, the RB route's a good man beater. The underneath route's a good zone beater. You're really just going front to back. I don't know what happened there. I guess I had some pressure on my face. You want to typically cancel the play action, like pre-snap, but you're really just going front to back. It's really that simple. Not really a lot more to it. Because of all the run plays in this formation, your opponent will typically, I can cancel that after the fact too, your opponent will typically, oh wow, I really fell for that, but I still caught it. Your opponent will typically not be expecting this route. Like the user can take this away, but because of all the misdirection, all the angles and all the weird stuff going on, typically they won't have you know, any real reads. They won't be waiting in the middle of the field for this because of all the run plays being so hard to stop. I motioned in this guy here. I like to do that sometimes as well, just because I feel it pulls back the coverage for the middle receivers a little bit quicker. But you can see, like I said, that RB route there is just coming right across over the middle. So you're really starting from front to back. Next up, we have the RPO reflat wheel. This play here, if it's a zone coverage, you want to throw it to the B route right away. And you'll know based off of the fact that they're not really, nobody motions across. The motion, if you see a motion across happen and it turns into a, if somebody follows, then you know it's a man coverage. So right here, it's a man coverage. This is going to be best case scenario to keep with the quarterback if it's a man coverage, because nobody's assigned to the quarterback in man coverages. So that's going to be your best bet there. You can also just hand it off though, which is going to be an option. Like here, once you've got that zone coverage, just get it out there, and you can see it's going to be, you know, you just zip it out there, bullet pass it out there, and you can see you get a very big play. But you do have the option to run it. Haven't really seen the opportunity for that yet. Like I said, here it's going to be a zone. I can go ahead and I can just take the handoff if I want to. Those are pretty much the three options that work the best. Although against zone coverage, you can also throw it to the fullback slash tight end. The RB route is a good option. So here's a man coverage. This is not a good option to do that, but you can see there I even get like a pitch animation, which is pretty cool, which is something that you don't typically get. But that's something where, like I said, that almost treats it like a triple option play with a really elongated pitch. So that's something else you could do. We're going to do that again. I don't plan on really getting that pitch animation too often. Like I said, you don't want to do it. You want to do, this is another thing, you want to do it with a zone coverage. As you can see, the man coverage defender is right there. But that pitch really does kick this the glitchiness of this up a notch. Hopefully I get some zone coverages here so I could do that pitch. And like I said, you're not getting a ton, but if you have a fast guy there, that's definitely a good play as well. So you really have 4 options on this play. Next up, we got the PA pin deep. Go cover 0. So I'm just gonna block the fullback and put the A route on a zig. And all these routes will beat man coverage. I want to cancel the play action as quick as possible because this is going to be something where I'm going to have to make a quick throw. But you can see how that route there absolutely destroys man 0. You can motion this guy in too because obviously, you know, the space to the outside is going to be important for his route. And you can't go through the full fake handoff. You got to cancel it with the right trigger. But you can see how these routes get open very quickly. If you block both running backs, which you can do, the X route will still get open, but if you need to block both the running backs, the zig and the X route will still get open, but you'll notice that the B route will be a little bit more difficult. It changes the coverage assignments and you get a lot of double teams out there, so it really can't block the running back. That's something that you really have to keep, but like I said, you gotta get rid of this you got to get rid of that play action. You got to cancel that play action or else you'll get sacked a lot of times. So this is definitely the best man-beating play in the formation. And you really have a lot, with the zig and everything, you really have a lot of quick man-beating options. Next up, we got the fade stop. If your opponent comes out in a press, a man 0 press, all you have to do is smart route, the B route, and the X route. Just pick one. They have a release that will essentially allow them just to get right past the press, and then you can get a big play. Now there, you want to pick one. I try to kind of watch both, which is not really the best way to go. You want to pick one, choose one, and stick with it. And like I said, I'll do it with the X route this time. So, like I said, once I see that the X route beats that press, I immediately, you don't really have time to watch between the two. But if you pick one and stick with one the whole time, you can immediately lob the second he beats the press. And he beats the press because of the little stutter step that's at the beginning of the route. Like I said, I can do the same thing with the B route. I'm going to do that. Like I said, he doesn't beat it as dynamically, so you don't want to throw that ball. And I mean, that's not a good idea, as I still make the play, as I moss the computer. But it's really, I haven't seen it work too well with the B route. It typically works best with the X route. I don't know if there's something to that, if it's just the better receiver that the A.J. Brown is. But like I said, if he gets past that, press immediately, just lob it up, catch and run, try to rack catch it, and you can get an easy catch and run for a score. So I don't know if there's a difference between the routes. I'll go ahead and flip the play actually. So now we have the X route is running that route. So it could just be you know, AJ Brown being a beast. I don't know what happened there. I guess I had some pressure in my face. Now, if your opponent doesn't press, you can motion this receiver across, and you'll see how the A route can get outside very easily, even though that's only Zach Pascal. You can see that he's running an option route that makes a really good bend that will typically beat the safety. Doesn't necessarily have the same success inside, like right here. You know, he doesn't break inside as well, but if you motion him across, he breaks outside very well. So I'm going to do that again. If they're pressing too, the safety won't press, so we'll still have that. But the Y route in a press is actually a pretty good play. As you can see right there, the pressure got my face. I still got to block the running back, which is something I'm not really doing. But we make a lot of motions in this formation with these receivers, so your opponent really shouldn't notice anything. It shouldn't be too much of a tell because of all the motions that we make. And like I said, it's a really good outside receiver that'll beat man coverage. So that's the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, as always, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. Shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.